I really believe this from the bottom of my heart. I think we only live one time. And like, and we don't act like it. And like, you can already, whether you're 19 or 52 and a half, you can already now think about so many times, even at 19, let alone so many times that you're like, oh shit, Brandon, my best friend, who I grew up with, baseball cards, who runs a wine library. I lived on the bottom floor, he lived above me in a building for 3 years during the wine library days. And I would tell him all the time, because I'm aware of this, I would say, we're gonna look back at these days, we don't hang out enough. Like we're just both laying, and like we don't hang out enough. We're never gonna have this back. And we didn't take enough advantage of it. You know, that lovely lady, paper route, you hear still? Like, when I say I don't respect somebody else's point of view enough, your mom's not living your life. Like, it's just the truth. Like, one life. And all the self-awareness and all the hustle and they're just different little trigger points that may make sense to somebody in this room based on what's going on in their life. But the biggest thing I could hope on you is that when you get to the end, because let me tell you a thing I don't talk about a whole lot that I've talked about a little bit if you really follow me, which is the following. In my 20s, I spent an enormous amount of time hanging out with 90-year-old people. A lot. It was a strategy. I was like, fuck it, these people did it, right? Let's see what they have to say. I thought it'd be interesting. As you heard tonight, I love tasting it, doing it. That's how you know. You can have your theories, you can read guru shit, but living it is the game. And it was unbelievably intense for me as somebody who was so ambitious at the time, how many of them literally, one by one at airport, park or park, event or event, bar or bar, every one of them to a T started with, tell me about your life. I'm a young kid, I'm hungry, you're old. I wanna know, tell me about your life. Every one of them, all of them started with, I wish. All of them, I wish. They grew up in a generation that did not have the internet. It was not practical to do all the amazing things we could be doing. They all wished. They wished they worked harder. They wished they spent more time with their family. They wished they didn't listen to their mom and did what they wanted to do. They wished, they wished, they wished. The biggest poison in us is regret. It's poison. And I push so hard, and will, through my vehicle, which isn't meditation, which isn't health and wellness, which isn't nonprofit. My vehicle is business. I can't help it. It's what I love. I love building businesses. I love competing with you. I want to beat you. I love that game. But through that vehicle, I will always push a lack of regret and awareness to how good it really is. You're more than welcome to tell me about how bad it is or why you can't, because or what, but it's just not true. Because if anybody ever did it, then you can too. It's unbelievable how much I would give up, AKA all of it, to be 25. And that's when I see so many young faces, I'm like, if they knew what they have. They have time. The asset. The fucking asset.
In time, if you could go back at any point in time, through a time machine, and either congratulate or console yourself, which one would you choose and what time in your life would it be?
This is super interesting because I can't believe what I just reacted to when you said that. The thought for someone to congratulate me or console me in a real way, not in a let's take a selfie and it's so flattering to me, but in a true way, in a real way, is unacceptable. I hate it. One of the worst things, and looking at Rice, the worst thing I do as the leader of VaynerMedia is we celebrate no wins. In agency world, you get a big piece of business and everyone goes nuts and you ring the bell and don't even fucking acknowledge it. On the flip side, for me to ever ask another human being to lick my wounds for me is disgust in my own body.
What about you going back in time and doing it to yourself?
I would look at myself and get the fuck out of my face.
Right.
You know, that dude would be like, get out.
Right.
I'm in me. I'm in fucking me, right? I don't call I do not complain. I do not complain. And I adore the attention and I love it, but I don't need it. And so like, I'm in me. Seriously, it was interesting when you asked that question, what I felt, which was like, I don't want that shit. Like, oh dude, it's okay, Gary, get the fuck off me. You know? Yeah. You did it. I'm gonna do more, fucker. Get the fuck out of here. That's who I am. Like, that's just me. And by the way, I don't think that's cool. I hate that I don't have mentors. I hate that I don't listen to other people. Every time by accident I hear something, I learn. It's a weakness. It's just my truth. Self-awareness is understanding what you suck at. And you don't just say it because it's a good line. I suck at 99%. I suck at 99% of shit. And I accept that. And I put all my goddamn energy into optimism, good, and upside, and my strengths. And that's why I win. In 2009, thank you, in 2008 actually, I made a video that said tech was about to become hip hop. The whole entrepreneur becoming the rock star was obvious to me 7-8 years ago. You can go find the video, it's there. That's what's cool about documenting the shit. I saw it. So what's happening now with the business people becoming famous makes sense to me. And I love that this entrepreneurship thing, I think entrepreneurship is unbelievable. I think capitalism, I love guys, if I ever really lose big, like if Vayner goes out of business, I will stun you with my reaction. With the same level that I sit up here with bravado and ego, you will see humility that would make your head spin. I would make Connor's reaction to his loss seem like he was bloating. I will be like, I suck, I deserve it, because I care about the market and capitalism and meritocracy more than I care about myself. And so that's a big deal to me. That's why I wanted to do well, which is why I feel a sense of responsibility of making sure we tweak it and don't let it become watered down and become a bad thing. Got it?
Yeah.
I leave you with this. If you leave with anything tonight, it's stop making excuses. Stop complaining. Nobody's listening. They may pretend they're listening. The market doesn't care. What you need to do is make one person happy, you. Then you can make everybody else happy. You know why I like making people happy? Because I'm already happy. And so I implore you to take this last little rant and really look at your fucking face and understand, are you doing the things that are putting you in a position to succeed? Not just in a business world, but in life. Because it's super important, because boy, when you're happy in life, your fucking business can roll. And so I'm just trying to figure it out. And I've been trying to figure it out in front of you for the last 7-8 years, trying to figure out the unlocks, EQ, IQ, self-awareness, hustle. I don't know what they are. You know why? Because like I told my man, it's 330 different unlocks. And so I'll go to all of them. They're all tried and true. And one might hit you. Yeah, it was hard work because I'm actually lazy. I talk a good game, but I'm full of shit. Or it might be something else, but fuck, one. And so, you decided to sit? You're into this, right? It's good, right? This is some good shit. You're gonna remember this? Good. One fucking life. And if you wanna come and sit on the stage, and fucking do it. And if you wanna, one life, my friends, one time. And honestly, I'll leave you with this because a lot of you need it. How you make your money is more important than how much you make.